Hello everyone and welcome to Rajput Jain and Associates. Today in this video we will discuss about FFMC license and its registration process. Starting with the meaning of FFMC license. A full-fledged money changer license is an approved organization which is engaged in the business of buying foreign exchange from non-residents and residents of India and selling it to anyone traveling overseas for either personal or business reasons. Certain companies and hotels have also been offered registration in the direction of dealing in foreign currency notes, coins and traveler's check under the RBI's issued directives in order to remove the hurdles experienced by the international tourists and voyagers. So now we come on to the types of FFMC license. The kinds of license that are necessary by an entity to work as a full-fledged money changer are: number 1, authorized dealer category 1 banks, authorized dealer category 2 banks, full-fledged money changers. So having discussed about the meaning and the importance of FFMC license, we now come on to the eligibility criteria for applying FFMC license. First of all, we have an organization for applying full-fledged money changer license must be registered under any of the Companies Act, whether it would be 2013 or 1956. The said entity is required to have a minimum net owned fund of rupees 25 lakhs in case they are applying for a single branch license. However, in case of multi-branch license, the said amount extends to rupees 50 lakhs. The object clause of memorandum must reflect the objective of money changing being the main activity of the said entity. There must not be any civil or criminal case pending against the corporation with the Department of Enforcement and the Department of Revenue Intelligence. After getting the FFMC license, the corporation is required to continue its business activity within 6 months from the date of issuance of such license. So once the entity complies with all the above conditions, we will now discuss about the documents required for registration. So the documents required for registration are: first of all, they would be requiring a copy of the certificate of incorporation of the said entity, the MOA and the AOA comprising of the provision for undertaking money changing business or an appropriate amendment with the same effect, a copy of the last audited balance sheet, and a certificate from the statutory auditors certifying the net owned funds as on the date of application for the license. Several copies of the audited balance sheet and profit and loss of the entity for the immediately preceding 3 financial years from the date prior to the application is required. A confidential report from the banker of the applicant is also required in a sealed manner. Information concerning the sister or the associate concerns operating in the financial sector such as NBFCs, a certified copy of board resolution to undertake money changing business. The application form for FFMC license should be downloaded from the website of RBI. The said application form along with the supporting documents should be submitted with the Foreign Exchange Department of RBI under the domain of which the registered office of the candidate falls. Now once the applicant is in receipt of the above mentioned documents, the following process be undertaken for obtaining the FFMC license. So first of all, a complete application for the FFMC license is required to be submitted with the regional office of RBI. The director of the candidate entity would be looked under the fit and proper criteria through the RBI. If everything is in accordance with the satisfaction of RBI, at that point the full-fledged money changer license would be issued within a period of 2 to 3 months from the date of application. Clearance through the empowered committee is also required along with the RBI's decision. So at last we would be discussing certain frequently asked questions about FFMC. So one of these questions is like, what are the objectives behind the allowing of FFMC to do business? So the answer to this is that in order to widen the access of foreign exchange facilities to the residents and tourists while ensuring efficient customer service through competition. So the next one is like, how does the net owned funds gets calculated? So the applicant company should calculate their net owned fund as per the following formula. So net owned fund equals the owned funds minus the amount of investment made in any of their subsidiary or the companies of same group, the book value of the debentures, bonds, outstanding loans and advances made with the subsidiaries or companies of same group in excess of 10% of their own funds. So we are constantly saying own funds here. So own funds equals the paid up equity capital plus the free reserves plus the credit balance in their profit and loss account. However, the said amount shall be reduced from the accumulated balance of loss, deferred revenue expenditure and any other intangible asset of the company. So the last question which is frequently asked is like, what is the time frame within which a newly licensed FMMC should commence their operations? So the answer to this is that a newly licensed FFMC should commence their operation within a period of 6 months from the date of issuance of license. A copy of the registration under Shop and Establishment Act or any other documentary evidence such as the rent receipt, the copy of the lease agreement, etc. should be submitted to the RBI before the commencement of the business. So this was all about FFMC. In case you need any information on the same, please contact Rajput Jain and Associate, or you can also visit our website carajput.com. Thank you.